Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'll do today some snatches. Before I start every session, I have 10 minutes where I do a short warm up. I like to do a lot of gymnastics, like to move my wrists, elbows, hips, lateral lunges, etc. If I have the opportunity, I like to do 3-4 minutes bike. If not, I'm doing a very light jogging, like 2 minutes. And after that, I like to do 2-3 mobility to prepare a bit even better for the session. I'll let you hear some footage with what drills I did today. These mobility exercises are prescribed for me by my mobility coach, Bogdan Petrican. He is also the creator of the Mobility for Weightlifting program that it's on my site. So this new approach of mobility, it's working very well, and I succeeded to get rid of all of my discomforts. I had some problem with my hip, and now it's very good. I don't feel it anymore, especially when I'm trying to push against the ground. I was having this thing before, but now with these new mobility drills, it's working like magic for me, and I really enjoy it. If you want to try it, I'll let you a link with the Mobility for Weightlifting program that we have on my site. It will be a game changer for you, I assure you. The programs that I follow now are from Super Weightlifting App. From the last update, I started to introduce new training programs on the programs that are with 3, 4, 5 and 6 days per week. So we'll have starting a new cycle. So if you want to train with me, this is your opportunity. Currently, because I'm not in a very good shape, I'm starting with 4 days per week program, and I'm doing 4 weightlifting session per week, and I'm trying to do 1 bodybuilding session and 1 sauna. And when I'm doing sauna, I will try to do some small cardio as well. So trying to do, like, I don't know, 2K row, 2K row, or some bike. I don't know, probably doing some circuit accessories with pull-ups, with, I don't know, something like that, some abs. But anyway, very short session, like 30-40 minutes, and after that follow it by 30 minutes sauna. I really like to do these no foot snatches. They are feeling very well and stable, especially when you are working at lighter weights. It's forcing you to extend a bit more, because you don't have that smooth and fast change of direction that is happen when you are doing snatches with the jump. But when I'm very well prepared, like, I don't know, example before Rio, or when I'm in a very good shape, I'm much more powerful, and I can lift more weights when I'm jumping, when I'm stomping my feet. Because what is happened there, when I'm stomping my feet, I change my direction faster under barbell. So for example, if I do no foot, it's taking me, I don't know, 2 seconds to reach in the bottom. And if I do it with jump, I can reach in the bottom in 1.5 seconds, something like that. And because of that change, because with jump I'm faster, I can save more weight, so I can lift more weight into the snatch. And this was the goal when I was an Olympic weightlifter. So what is happened here, and some athletes, some coaches, because if one style they are working well for them, they are thinking that it's suitable for everyone else. But here is the big mistakes, because all we are very different. I can say that we are unique in our style, and I don't see a reason like to try to find what is working best for you and try to apply those into your training. The most important thing is to be able to lift safely without having injuries, like to have a continuity, to go slowly up and to keep improving your weight, keep improving your technique, keep improving your reps. I don't know, depends here a lot for what goal you have, but I think the most important it's like to have continuity, to be able to train without having pain or something like that, and in time you will excel, and you'll start to improve yourself and to be stronger. And I think this is the overall goal for all of us that we have. I'll do a set here with 90 kilos, and after that I will go 100, 110, something like that. And now I'm doing 3 reps, and after that I will switch to to 2 reps. A good thing in my app, in the Super Weightlifting app, is that with the new updates, when I started to run now the new cycle, the app, it's showing you everything. So it's showing you like to do with 35%, 50%, 60%, something like that, 60, 70, 75%, etc. And before, and many weightlifting programs, they have directly, so you need to start doing with 70%, 80%, something like that, and they are skip this part of warm-up sets, so it's not included. And what I try to do different, and what is the purpose of Super Weightlifting app, it's like to be your online coach, like a coach is staying right to you, and you say, let's go, do 50 kilos, one set now, go 70, go 90, go 100, and something like that, like to not bother with this one, and to finish your training session in 60-90 minutes, like to keep everything very simple. And that's why now it's very good to take care on who you choose when you are following online, because now with this social media and with this information that we have, a lot of people, they are starting to throw their content online. Some of them it's very good and very useful, but many of the content it's just copy paste, so they are not doing anything else, and they are keep saying same old things, like you need to fully extend, you need to stay over the barbell, you need to be tight loose, and many more cues like this one that for athletes they are impossible to do, and the coach it will keep telling you to do that cue, and it will be this circle all the time. You miss because of that one. You need to try more. You can do when you have lighter weights, but when you go over 90%, it's impossible, because you are working against how our body is designed to work. And with this one, I remember now a post that I commented with Venus Gaby, that it's a girl that it's coaching from China. I don't know her very well, and I bet she's a very good coach. I was looking after that at some videos. Some of them they are very good, some of them they are not very suitable for many people. Like for example, when she's recommended some exercise to warm up before your snatch, when you are doing that thing, when you are keeping the barbell and with elbows up. What it's happened there, because weightlifter they are already pushed in front, so weightlifter they are already like that, almost weightlifter, and when you are doing that drill you are pushing them even more in front, and it's not very smart. So what you want to do there, you want to do compression here behind, and there are many more exercises like to put you like that. I'll let you hear some example exercise that we have in our Mobility for Weightlifting program, that it's working quite well, and that's why it's not a very smart way. I also had commented that post when she was posted, that little girl, 12-year kid, that she was doing a great snatch, and she was commented that making fun of that 12-year kid, that it's not very well and it's not triple extended. But I don't think this is very important, especially when you are working with kids. So I don't think this is their goal at that age. And like I said in many videos of mine, what I'm looking first is that athlete to be in a very good balance. And what I saw, that the girl from the video, the little girl, she has a very good balance, even better than Gaby, than the coach, and also they are using a higher weight. So the girl, I think it's doing like with 25 kilos, something like that, and Gaby it's explaining the triple extension with 20 kilos or something like that. And here it's a big difference, because I understand everything from a point, but I think what Gaby she don't understand, it's how to lift bigger weights, because this is a game changer when you are an athlete and a coach as well, when you are practicing and when you reach at higher weights like 80 kilos, 100, 110 to 150, 180 kilos in the snatch. you will change your opinion about everything that's happened from the ground. I don't know, probably 100 times or something like that. And that's why I'm not agree with that post that she was doing, because I think when you are at the beginning are other things that are much more important than trying to full extent. This, it will come later in the career when the athletes it will start to lift bigger weights. Another thing that they are using in Chinese weightlifting in Asia that it's impossible to do for the rest of the world is that thing to not shrug, like to keep your shoulders down when you are doing a snatch and a clean. And for them it's quite easy to do, because when they are staying like that, the arms are like here, so they are working like that, and it's normal that they are able to do this one because they have short arms. But for example, I have very long arms, so my AP index it's bigger than my height. So my height is 173 centimeter, and my AP index is 180, I think. So plus 7 centimeter, something like that, if I remember correctly. And when I'm doing a clean, for example, it will be pretty impossible to not shrug, because this will happen to do the contact with my knees, something like that. And that's why when barbell is here, I'm already shrugging, like to be able to win here a bit of centimeters, like to have my contact closer to the hips. But for them, for Chinese, they don't need to do this one because they have short arms and they can reach with the barbell at hips without shrugging. So they are teaching this one. But like I said, I understand when you are in that continent, in that country, in Asia, like to teach them to do like that, because everyone is like you. But when you are speaking worldwide and other people are very different, it's a big mistake to say this one, because probably the athletes will try to do same, and it will be impossible for them, and they will enter again in that circle, and they will focus on things that they are not working well for them, and they'll be frustrated, and probably in the end they will quit weightlifting, and it's a bad thing. So what is happened here, when I'm doing a no foot from the ground, my confidence is very, very high. This is very important when you are trying to do weightlifting, like to have a very high confidence, not think yourself that you will miss or something like that. And what is happened, because I have this confidence, I'm determined when I'm taking the barbell from the ground. I'm using my legs, I'm pushing. I know what to do with my legs. I'm accelerating when barbell is passing my knees, and in receiving I'm solid. So I really like to see this one, and I will say it again, it's the most important thing when you are doing a snatch or clean in the catch position, to be in a good balance. I'll show you again what it's happened to be in a good balance. So when you are going at higher weights, above 90%, it will be pretty high to catch them above parallel, so you'll catch all the time below parallel. And when you catch them below parallel, you need to be here in the very good balance. So to be here, if you are here, it will be pretty hard to hold the weight. And you can notice if you have a good balance at lighter weights, so at 60-70%, when you catch them above parallel, so when your hips are above your knees, you need to make sure that you are not here, so like that, and you need to be here. And what I like to tell to my athletes, it's to feel their balance in their heels. And when you have like that, you have a very stable position, and you can be very, very powerful. Because if you are like that, if you are here, you'll have all the balance on your tiptoes in front. It will be impossible to have your balance on your heels when you are here like that. So you'll always be like that in front, and when you are here, you'll have your balance well more onto your heels. I'll show you this one in action with 110 kilos, and this is very important as well when you are trying to teach something with someone, with your athletes or something like that. It's very important to be able to do it yourself. So if you can't do it yourself and you are trying to teach others, it's not very, very good, especially for your athletes. So let's see it, 110 kilos. So this training session was going very well until now. I really like it. This was my focus set for today. Confidence from the ground, determined, accelerating when barbell passing my knees, and in the receiving to be in the good balance. So my catch position, I want to be balanced. I want to feel more the heel. So in the catch, I want to feel that I'm more into the heels. So I'll do one more here. I'll put the camera into the sides to see even more my balance. This was the video for today, a small training session with some no foot snatches. I hope you learned something new, and it will help you to improve more into your next session. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share them on your social media to reach out as many athletes as possible, and to influence them to start training, even if it's weightlifting, CrossFit, or any type of movement. This is very important. And also, if you have some recommendation for a new video format, or if you want to see something new in my videos here, please let me know here in the comments. I read every comment and I try to respond to you as well. This was my video for today. Thanks for watching, and we will see in the next one. Salute!